if I told you that there is actually a way to never pay for capital gains taxes on your investment properties and to keep rolling the profits into bigger and better deals forever? Sounds too good to be true, I know, but it's actually legal and it's called 1031 exchange. In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how it works, mistakes to avoid, and how savvy investors use it to build an insane amount of wealth in real estate, and you can do it too. Shar Ayaria here, your Bay Area realtor. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with the basics. It's also called a like-kind exchange. It's a tax loophole that allows you to defer paying capital gains taxes on your investment property when you're selling it, as long as you reinvest the money in another property of equal or greater value. Let's say you bought a property a couple of years ago for $1 million. Now the same property is worth $1.5 million, which means you have a profit of $500,000 and you want to cash out. Guess what? The IRS is waiting for you on the other side. They want a piece of that pie too, a big chunk of it. Let's say around 30%, which is $150,000 that you're gonna owe in taxes to the IRS, okay? And I don't know about you guys, but none of my clients want to pay for it. That's why the majority of the seller deals that I've done have been a 1031 exchange. Think of it like a property swap, except instead of paying taxes on your property, you roll them into the new property, which is gonna allow your money to grow tax-free. And the best part is that you can keep doing this over and over and over again and potentially never pay for any capital gains taxes on your investments, as long as you keep reinvesting the money. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? But don't get too excited, because there are some strict rules that you need to follow. And if you mess up with any of them, the IRS is gonna come after you and they're gonna disqualify your exchange and you're gonna owe them big time. So let's go over these rules really quick. Rule number 1, the property must be like-kind, meaning the property that you're selling and buying have to be for investment and business use only. You cannot swap your rental for a vacation home or your own house. Rule number 2, there are strict timelines. You have 45 days after selling your property to identify 3 potential replacement properties. Then you pick your favorite and you have to close escrow on that within 180 days of selling your old one. Rule number 3, you must use a qualified intermediary. You can't just take the money and go buy another home. A qualified intermediary, or a QI, is going to hold the funds in escrow and make sure that everything follows the IRS guideline. Rule number 4, the new property must be equal or greater value. So if you buy a cheaper property, then you're going to owe taxes to the IRS for the difference. All right, these are the main rules. If you are thinking about doing a 1031 exchange, make sure you're working with a pro to avoid making mistakes. All right, now you're thinking, this is amazing, I want to do it. Where do I start? How do I do it? Here's a simple step-by-step breakdown of the process. First, you need to talk to your CPA or tax advisor to make sure that doing the 1031 exchange aligns with your investment strategy. And if it does, the next step is very important. You need to find a qualified intermediary, because you cannot handle the money yourself. Your QI is going to hold the funds and handle the exchange process. The next step is to sell your investment property, and once it closes, the QI holds the funds and not you. Then you need to identify 3 replacement properties within 45 days. Pick your favorite and make sure you choose wisely. And you have 180 days to close escrow on this new property, and the clock starts after you close escrow on your old one. Your QI will transfer the funds directly to escrow to close that transaction, and you can just sit back and relax and enjoy your tax deferral situation and repeat if needed. That's it. It's really simple. It's just like any other real estate transaction. You just have to follow some rules and make sure that you have the right team on your side. If you're looking for an investment property, or if you need help with the 1031 exchange, reach out to me. I'll be happy to help. And remember, the best is yet to come. See you next time.